So, Charlie Kirk, one thing I'm not going to do from the beginning is cast my pearls before swine, give that which is holy unto dogs. Some people are looking to find something negative with this video in your heart. And I do that sometimes. I'll look at videos and say, I'm looking for him to say something wrong so I can unfollow him. Just kind of the mindset of man to want to fight against each other. Flesh wars against the spirit, and man wants to find a way to battle against man. It's just the way the world is. So I'm not coming on here to defend Charlie Kirk's character. I don't know who he is. I'm also not coming on here to say that he's racist or anything like that. I personally don't see any reason to believe that the man is racist. I think politics is a very dangerous business to get involved in, no matter what you believe. Politics is very, how should I say this? It's a very deep thing, like the wording around certain arguments. You say one thing, you can get taken out of context. There's so many ways to describe things. There's political terms, like political jargon. So there are things that have been said, and I've seen, people keep sending me videos of things that, Charlie said in his past. And, hey, for one, it could be negative intentions. It could be negative, hurtful speech that he could have bad intentions. I don't know this man. But also, it could be that there... The funny thing is about language and the way that we speak to each other. I have to tell people all the time, this is not anything really about Charlie Kirk. I have to tell people all the time, the way we're speaking to each other, we're saying, we've had arguments where we have had the same exact intentions and we worded it in ways that sounded crazy. I've heard people say stuff, I'm like, wait, that's what you believe? And then I get to digging deeper and deeper, and it's like, oh, well, why did you use this initial statement to say that? Because that sounds way worse, knowing that the people are not going to understand. Or not even thinking about if people are going to understand you or not. But this is not like I said, this is not anything like, oh, well, Charlie Kirk is a bad dude. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying we need to be aware that when we hear certain things, it could mean anything. And I know, like I said, people are looking to be divisive. So when that happens, you are the very person that will tune out the truth because your feelings are hurt. And I get it. Your feelings are hurt about things that people say. Even certain videos that I felt, y'all disrespecting a man that just passed. I felt offended, not really knowing what they were actually saying. I was like, okay, I can give some grace there. I think what you're saying is true. And this is what we go into. We're battling. Now it's team support Charlie Kirk and team I can't stand Charlie Kirk. And it's like those are not the only two positions that people are holding. Some people are like, I'm sad he's hurt, but it's like we can't put people we try to categorize people. We try to categorize Charlie Kirk in this position that he's in, that we can't spend so much time trying to judge the intention in the heart of a person. We gotta leave, at least some of that up to God, I'm trying to not make this a long-winded video. But then also, the shooter, they found out that this man was on the roof the whole time. They recorded it, and he's on the roof. And now, the thing that bothers me is like, wait a minute. Y'all saw this man on the roof way before. Again, just like with the Trump thing. This could have been prevented so easily. That's what's crazy. How do they not have security drones flying down these roofs? How do they not have people recording? You got people in the audience that have caught it. Why did nobody in the audience even say anything? It could have been an incident where somebody said something and nobody they didn't care. I don't know. Does Charlie Kirk, he's a famous dude. He should have security. But anyways, moral of the message, I was trying not to make this long, but I know Instagram is fast paced, so most people are gonna be in and out. But that's the majority, because I wanted to wait until like I'm clear headed and I can respond, because when something just happens, everybody's gunning, trying to get views. I don't really want to do that. Obviously, who don't want to get views, but yeah, that's what I have to say about that. We need to take time to, because if we're trying to win souls, we need to have a goal to win friends. And some people just say, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not talking to the people who are wishing death. I'm not talking to those people, because those people, you can't give your pearls to swine. People that want negativity, people that want to be divisive. You can't give good to those people. It's pointless. They're not gonna hear it. So you should spend more time talking to the people that will actually listen, that are actually open for, open communication and dialogue. Please stop trying to spike the ball in conversation, especially dealing with stuff like this, or we will not get any better. We won't be able to prevent stuff like this at all, and we're not going to be able to prevent all of it. But I'm speaking on an individual level. If one person in this video sees this and says, you know what, I could have been a little more open. If you're trying to defend Charlie Kirk, how are people going to listen to you if you don't understand what they're saying? Communication is, I know the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil, but communication has got to be the love of wanting to be right, not being able to learn communication. That's got to be a close second, because the way that people just want to talk so fast and not communicate with each other effectively, they want to be right. Pride. What does it say? Pride leads to destruction, a hardy heart before a fall. But like I said, I don't know the guy personally. I love watching, a good amount of his videos where he's talking about abortion and, some of the statistics he brings up. I think, we can I might make a whole video on why many conservatives don't fully understand the black community. I think that's a little bit of an issue, and it's not even white people. It's conservatives. It's many, not all conservatives, but it's like a group of conservatives, a big portion of conservatives that don't really understand like the black experience. And that is like one of the main, because I love the policies that come with the, I didn't say policies, I'm talking about the biblical principles that come with the conservative movement. I love that, but it's like, it's a little bit of disconnect when it comes to understanding the black people's experience. I'm not in no victim mentality either. Trust me, if you talk to me any amount of time, you're gonna know I'm not about victim mentality. I'm just about like, yo, there's a reason why minorities are struggling with this. And, a lot of white people have never had to have those type of statistics. There's a reason why the statistics are in this community and not the other. And it's not because of black people's genetics. So we need to just look a little deeper. But look, man, I'm not trying to cause any division. This stuff is so tough to talk about. People want to argue. People want to be against each other. And I hate it. But that's the world we live in. If one person could say, look, bro, the next person that offends me, I'm going to try to understand them. I'm going to try to understand why it offends me and see if possibly we can get on the same page, no matter how bad it hurts. You might be one person to make this world a little better, man. And I pray for y'all. Keep Charlie Kirk's family in prayer. Oh, and when they said pray for Charlie and also pray for the person that shot him, that's a tough thing to do. I don't want to do it. But is it biblical? So, hey man, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Go before God. Let him see your heart. Let him fix it. And God bless y'all, man.